So I've been smoking now for about, probably about 40 odd years. I started when I was a teenager. If you didn't smoke back then, you were the odd one out. Everybody did it and it was half expected. I had no intention to stop. I enjoyed it too much. I must have been thinking about it subconsciously in the background because I went to the doctors for something completely different. Got there and I just sat there and it just blurted out. I just said, like, I want to give up smoking. Like, how do I go about it? I need some help. And I remember sitting there thinking, oh my God, what just came out of my mouth? I found I needed to keep myself busy. Everyone says keep your hands busy, but I think it's more breaking the habit of your mind because if you think about it, you'll go and do it. So if you keep busy, then you won't think about it. There was one particular day at work where I just couldn't, I was thinking, oh my God, I can't do this. Like, I just can't do it. So I jumped on a website and I filled out a form and hit send, and within a couple of hours, I got a phone call from a quit smoking coach. I didn't even know those kind of people existed. But I thought, oh wow, that's amazing. And within a day or so, she arrived at my work. She helped with everything I needed. She helped with wobble moments. And I don't think I could have done it without her because a wobble moment leads to picking up that packet of cigarettes again. And if you don't deal with that wobble moment, well then you're gonna be smoking again. My asthma is so much better. I was on preventers and the inhalers. I've put them in the drawer. I don't feel like I need them. I have high blood pressure and I'm on medication for that. It has halved. We've managed to halve my medication, which has made me feel a whole lot better in itself. I didn't even want to start exercising because it never interested me in the past. I'd rather make a coffee and go and sit out the back with a smoke. But since I've given up, I have wanted to go. I've wanted to go for walks, which I do every night after dinner. My husband and I go for a walk every night after dinner. That is our time to go and do that, and we both really enjoy it. I've managed to get up the Hāpainga Hills. I've never been up there before in my life because I didn't think I could do it. But since I've given up, I thought, you know what, I can do this. And I did it. I did it with two friends. They pushed me. It was really hard. And I had to stop a few times on the way up. Oh my God, when I got up there, it was like a relief moment, oh my God, I did it moment. Just looking at the view, patting myself on the back. Got back down and thought, no, I can do this, I can get up the mount. Unfortunately, I haven't quite got there yet, but I'm going to be doing that in the next couple of weeks. So the biggest thing that helped me along was telling people. Tell people that you're giving up. Tell your family, your friends, your work colleagues. By telling people, and they'd come and see you and support you every day and say, how are you going? You know, how's the non-smoking going? And if I turn around and said to them, oh yeah, nah. Nah, I had a smoke yesterday, nah. Well then personally, it makes me feel like I failed, and was embarrassed, that I'd be embarrassed by telling people that I'd failed. So for me, that was a big push to prove to them that I could do it. Not only to myself, but to them. Yeah, money is a massive thing. I sat down and I worked out that if you smoked a packet of 25 cigarettes a day, I didn't, but a lot of people do that. I get paid fortnightly, and I worked out that I am saving $770 a pay. People used to say to me, oh, if you give up, you're going to save so many thousands a year. And I used to just shrug my shoulders and go, yeah, so what? But when I think about it now as per pay, and how much that's saving, I'm just astounded. It's really hit home. At the moment, it hasn't made a huge difference to me financially, personally, only because we were going through a bit of a hard time, and my husband unfortunately had lost his job, and so that money is basically keeping us in our home, because I only want on one income for a while. If I was still smoking, we couldn't afford to be here. I've noticed, people coming forward to me and saying, oh my God, ever since I've known you, you've always smoked. Like, I don't think you could do it. I'm astounded you've done it. My stepson came and saw me and he says, I'm so glad you've given up, I didn't want you to die. And that really kind of made me sad that I'd gone all those years without even thinking about other people, just was thinking about myself.